Hi, and welcome to Talks with Shay. So, today I would like to begin with reading from Galatians chapter 1 and verse 10. And it says, For do I now persuade men or God, or do I seek to please men? For if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of Christ. So today, for part 3 of Keep Fighting, I would like to talk to you about the real you. I found this poem that I want to share with you today. It's so fitting for the topic, the real you. And it says, I can be anything you want me to be. I can turn down my voice, follow your dreams, but in the end, I wouldn't really be me. I'd be an imperfect version of who you want me to be, waiting for the day I can finally be free. And I thought, man, when I read that, I was like, it's so fitting for today. Being the real you. You know, we can go through life and try to be everything that somebody else wants us to be. But then we're not being true to ourselves, and we're not being who we truly want to be. Yeah, it costs us some friends. It costs us some different, family member arguments and different things like that to be who we really are sometimes. But you know what? There's peace when you be yourself. You don't have to worry about, well, will that make them happy? Will that make them sad? You know what? People gonna like you or they're not gonna like you. And that's the bottom line. I'd rather someone not like me for being who I really am than someone not liking me for being who someone else want me to be. I want to be who I am in all areas of my life. I want to make the decisions that I want to make. Of course, with the help of God. That's always number one, and that goes without saying. But, when we think about just simple decisions, sometimes we have to do what makes us happy. We all, at one point or another, want to satisfy certain people, especially the people that are close to us and that we love so much. It matters. Their opinion matters to us, what they think of us. But those are the people that love us because of who we truly are. And they love us because we're real to ourselves. They have seen us at our worst and they have seen us at our best. And yet they're still there and they still love us. Regardless to who likes us, who don't, who loves us, who don't, that's between them and the good Lord. God created us each to be individually and uniquely made. Be you. Keep fighting to be the real you. Not who other people want you to be, but who you need to be and who God has called you to be. When God formed us, He knows just what He put inside of us. He know our DNA. He know our emotions. He know our emotional roller coasters we're going to go through. He knows what hurt us. He knows what doesn't hurt. He knows what we can bear and what we cannot bear, even when we go through things that we feel we can no longer bear them. If God chooses us to go through it, guess what? It's because He know the real you can handle it. And that's what we have to fight for today. Every day, we have to keep fighting to be who we really are. It's not about trying to satisfy everybody else to be something that you're not. Be who you are. Be real to you. Be the real you and let people love you for who you really are. Because eventually, that fake person is going to fade away. Or you're going to become miserable trying to be somebody that you truly are not. I know someone that I seen that was just that way before. And I thought, God gives discernment to spirits. And so it's like I discern their, I guess I would use the word I would say is ungenuineness, I guess, if that's a word. If not, I just made it up. So, but I could feel like, I was like, man, it just didn't feel genuine, and sometimes you can pick stuff like that up, that you just feel like something off, like they doing too much. They just don't seem like a genuine person. And years went down, passed down, and it was like the real them came out. And that person was a very unhappy person. And that person was difficult to get along with. That person was a compulsive liar. And. When we are not true to ourselves, we are not true to other people. Be real to you and be real to other people. Let people see you for who you really are, and see. Because, when I think about the real me, I looked at different stages of my life where I saw God change me, mold me, and shape me and mature me to who he wanted me to be. But one thing about me, you're not going to find no fakeness. If it ain't funny, I ain't laughing. I'm not laughing. So I'm just that person. Like, if I don't think nothing funny, I don't care if I'm with 100 people and 99 people laugh. And if I don't think it's funny, I'm not laughing because I don't think it's funny. I tell people a lot of times, I just don't have a sense of humor. Like, for some things, to me, some things is just way too corny. And it's like, that ain't funny, And I'm not going to sit there and act like something's funny because everybody out of the 100 people, the 99 laughed and me, the one, didn't laugh, and I'm going to feel left out. No. Guess what? I'm going to be real to me because that's who I am, whether they like it or not. Now, I know that's kind of on a small scale, but it's just an example. We have to be true to ourselves. We have to be real to ourselves. If you're not being who you really are, you cannot tell me that you have peace in your life, because you're going to always be constantly struggling, having anxiety, panic attacks, and this and that, worried about what everybody else thinks because you're trying to please everybody. Guess what? You're never going to do it. Jesus Christ was perfect, the only perfect one. And guess what? He didn't please everybody. So go figure. How do we think that if we try to be what people want us to be, that we're going to still satisfy them? You're going to die trying to please people. Stop doing it. Please God, number one. And be true to who you are. God sees who you truly are. People you may fool, but you will never fool God. Be true to who you are. And sometimes we battle because we want to make some people so happy that we struggle with telling people no. Well, guess what? I had to learn that it was okay to say no because it's all about me. And sometimes, when we're just overwhelmed and feeling tired and we made plans to do something with someone, I got to the point I was like, I'm just too tired. I'm too drained. And I had to learn that it's okay to say no. And a person that loves you and care for you, they're going to understand. I had a friend that wanted to do something for me. And because I know at the sound of their voice, when they're overwhelmed, when they're tired, and I pay attention to little details in their life, and they wanted to help me do something, I told them, I said, you sound kind of tired. Get you some rest. Don't worry about it. God got me. You know what? And they appreciated that. Because they knew they wanted to help me, but I knew they was doing it and it was going to sacrifice it, and they didn't mind sacrificing it for me because of how they love me and care for me. But I love them just as much to say, I'd rather you tell me no and take care of yourself. Because if we are not good to ourselves, we're no good to anybody else. Be real to you. Keep fighting to be the real you. Let people love you for who you are and not for who they want you to be. Let them love you for you. Keep fighting. It's worth it. God got great things in store for you. God got great things inside of you. Let him show other people the real you. Don't fight against it. Yeah. It's easier said than done. Yeah, whatever. You can do it. And you gotta do it. Because you need peace in your own life. You need peace in your mind. You know what? If you just keep on worrying about what everybody else says, what everybody else thinks, want all of this from everybody else, you forget about yourself. And a lot of times what you confuse yourself with is thinking you're being selfless. You're not being genuine is what you're not doing. And being genuine to somebody about who you really are is loyalty and trust. That people can trust that what you say, you mean it. Be real. Whether it's good or bad. If you don't like something, don't say you like it. If you know you don't like it. You know, I just listen to people so many times and I'm just like, I don't understand that. Like, I guess because like I said so many times, I say all the time, I'm too real to be fake. I'm not about to be sitting here and be fake to other people to make them like me. If they like me, they do. And if they don't, they just don't. It's their loss. Because I know I'm a good person. So, and if they don't want to take time to talk to me, to understand me better and get to know me, well, then maybe God don't even feel that they deserve to be in my little circle. And that's okay. Everyone doesn't deserve to be in your circle. The people that God wants to be in your circle, gonna be in your circle and accept you for who you are, the real you. So whatever you do today, no matter what you're feeling, and worried about what other people think, sit down, evaluate yourself, do some self-reflection and say, you know what? This is who I am. I accept who I am. And I'm going to keep fighting to be the real me. And you can do it. We can do it. Let's be genuine with each other and show each other that we love and care for each other for who we are and not who we're trying to be. Be you. God have made you fearfully, wonderfully made. He made you for who you are. Be you and be proud to be you. So keep fighting to be the real you. So before I go, I just want to remind you, if you haven't already, check out my website at www.talkswithshay.org. You can find me on YouTube, subscribe to the videos there, or find me also on Facebook. Like my page, share my page, invite your friends to like my page. Oh, and before I go, happy 1-year anniversary to Talks with Shay. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Shay is out. Y'all be blessed.